Welcome back. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to jump right into the top 10 reasons your business may fail. And we want to make sure that you don't fail and you're in a position to succeed. So if you know somebody, or maybe you've just started a business and you need to hear this, maybe you know somebody who's just started a business and you can't have that conversation or don't want to, maybe you just gently share this video series with them and maybe this will help bridge the gap there. Do me a favor, click that subscribe button, click the thumbs up, and then click the alert button so you don't miss out on any content. I'm also going to put a link down to the playlist in the description, and then one will pop up at the end of the video for you to click on in case you missed any of the others. Briefly going to go through number 10 through number 5, and then we'll jump into number 4 and 3. Bonus tip. Number 1, you don't have an online presence or strategy. Number 10, are you the best leader or manager your business and team needs? That may not be the case, and you need to have an honest conversation with yourself about that. Number 9, your business isn't focused or narrow enough. You can't be all things to all people. Number 8, your sales and marketing are weak or non-existent. That could be the case as well. Number 7, you don't have a solid business plan, and if you do, you may not be following it, or maybe you need to update it. Stay focused on that as well. That'll help you with the number 9 as well. Bonus tip number 2, how good is your customer service? Are you offering the Nordstrom or whatever high-end, high-quality customer service entity that's out there that you enjoyed versus a McDonald's? And again, people go to McDonald's, I get that, but they're not known for their great customer service based on the number of orders they get wrong. I went through that and covered that also. Number 6, are you charging too much? Are you not getting enough customers because your price point is too high? Maybe you don't have enough margin on the things that you're purchasing, something you need to look at. Are you charging enough? Maybe you're bidding too low. People don't necessarily value if you're the lowest bidder out there in terms of the product or service that you're offering. So something to consider. Number 4, you don't have enough competitive intelligence, or you're not using it. So here's the deal. Unless you're so unique and game-changing in your product or service, which is probably not likely. It's such a small percentage of businesses, especially small businesses out there, that are getting going and they're not unique necessarily. Maybe you have a tweak on something in terms of your product or service that sets you apart. But if not, you need to understand what your competitors are doing. And you're facing a global competitive market out there. People can order things all the time. Anything you order on Amazon, it's highly likely it was made in China. So you've got to know, what the competition's doing from a customer service standpoint to sales and marketing, all these other items that we've covered already, to a price point standpoint, right? What's going to set you apart? What can you steal from them in terms of, and again, don't obviously hack their computers. That's not what I'm saying, but what are they doing that you can leverage and apply to your business that will allow you to be more competitive with them and up your game a little bit in terms of what it is that you're offering to your customers, right? So you need to really do some digging and understand what's going on. Maybe you go in unannounced and you shop at your competitors, or you may have those phone calls with them, and you do some mystery shopping. You need to do that. You need to understand what you're facing so that you can adjust or get better. Maybe they're not doing something great and you can steal some market share and some customers. So something else to consider. Number 3, your staff and your team are not quality. This is a hard thing to talk about because it's hard to fire people. It's hard to move people out of your business. And then you have to hire some other new people to get in, and it's kind of a roll of the dice. Maybe you have family working in the business with you, and that's even a tougher conversation. But you need to do a solid evaluation of what your staff and team looks like for your small business, because that is a huge, huge reason why your business may fail. They may not be offering that quality customer service that you expect and that you provide when you're at the helm and when you're in there. Maybe you send a mystery shopper in if you have a point of presence or a retail pad, or you have somebody call in and ask them what that looked like. Maybe you offer up a survey also, but that's something you've got to adjust. If you have somebody that is not customer centric in terms of what they're doing, or they're not providing the quality of service or product that you're offering up, and it's because of your employees, you got to make a move, and you need to do it sooner rather than later, because that can kill you if you're not aware of it, A, and B, if you're not doing anything about it. You will go out of business quicker than you realize, because you're losing money on that team and on those resources, and then they're also hurting your potential in future and recurring sales with your current customer base. So what you can do is just kind of sit down again with some family and friends and some trusted loved ones, and just kind of do a draft if they know anything about your business, and just kind of say, here's who I would hire first. Maybe there's nobody you'd hire first. Maybe you wouldn't hire anybody. You just got to clean house. But that's a healthy exercise to just kind of, you and one other person just do a draft in terms of who you'd pick first, and then have that discussion with why, right? And then let them go and pick the next person, if who was available there. Obviously, you don't do that with the team, but you do it with somebody you can trust. So again, I want to encourage you to really think about that, what that looks like, because again, if you're not making that change, and and you should know, if you don't know, then you're an absentee owner. If you don't know what kind of quality your team and your staff is handing out and delivering to your clients, then you may need to get a little bit closer to your business there, because again, won't be long before you're going to look up and you might be out of business yourself. So I'm going to stop sharing. Again, I'm going to put the playlist, link in the description for you. Click the thumbs up, click the subscribe, click the alert button, and we will talk to you for number 2 and number 1.